Hello and welcome to our Year with the Ears, our daily vlog where we relive our year living in the Walt Disney World resorts in 2019. Today is day 9.
We woke up early this morning because today is the day for booking Moonlight Magic for DVC members. Moonlight Magic is an amazing event. We had no idea what we were in for.
No, we did not.
Everyone told us you got to go to Moonlight Magic, so we put it on our calendar to book it. It wasn't happening until the first week of February, so when we get there, we'll be happy to tell you all we learned about it because it was pretty awesome. And I'm very glad we got up that morning to book our tickets. So today is also a checkout day. So we are leaving Saratoga Springs. We packed up all of our suitcases again, put the small ones in the car and called Bell Services to drive a golf cart over and pick up the larger suitcases to transfer over to Port Orleans Riverside, where we had a preferred room this time.
As you mentioned, we drove over to Riverside and we checked in and found out our room was already ready. Now this was around 11:15, so it was very early. We were very excited that we could go straight to our room.
Super nice.
It was really great. So we took our pictures just like we normally do. He took 360 pictures, I took detail pictures, and I loved checking out the details in this room, specifically the carpet, because it looked like wood planks, and I just thought that was the coolest thing. Now, little caveat here, the rooms have since been remodeled, so they don't look like this anymore. They look really good still, but this was before the remodel.
And by the way, I really liked the remodeled rooms. Like the old ones had a lot of charm and everything.
They did.
But when you get rid of the carpet, you raise the beds, so you have storage underneath. There's a lot of great things about remodeled rooms. So even though the rooms were really cute before, I like the new ones too.
Now our room was in a really quiet location. We were in Alligator Bayou and we had a really pretty view. Now after we checked in, we wanted to do some shopping, but this time not at Disney. We actually drove to a local box lunch because we had a ton of box lunch cash, which was basically half off our order. So we wanted to make sure we took advantage of that and used that. We ended up getting some really cute winter stuff that turns out we did actually need in Florida.
Yeah,
so
believe it or not, it does get cold-ish here sometimes.
Yeah.
So
we did actually use the stuff. So we got several things there and then went back to the room and did a little bit of work before heading to Magic Kingdom.
So we get over to Magic Kingdom on the bus because we didn't want to drive and then have to park at the TTC and monorail or ferry boat. It just takes so long to get there.
Yeah.
So we took the bus right to Magic Kingdom, got into the park and all the way down Main Street just in time for Happily Ever After. And they did still have the ice lights on the castle, which is really fun. But we got to watch Happily Ever After, very much enjoyed the show. Of course, it's beautiful fireworks. And then we were hungry, so we decided to head over to Pecos Bill's. We were gonna try something different this time. They had a 3 taco plate that you could get, and it had 3 different types of tacos in it. And they were really interesting. I mean, the 2 were really good. And the third one was interesting. It was a cauliflower taco. And
I actually thought I would enjoy it, which was part of the reason we were sharing it, because we thought, okay, I'll eat that one and he can have the chicken and beef. But what they didn't say is that it was spicy. And so the cauliflower, the breading on it was actually really spicy. And so I took one bite and couldn't eat any more.
because she doesn't eat spicy, like, at all. I like spicy. I just didn't like the roasted fried cauliflower spicy taco
And he wasn't
thing.
planning on eating that, so he had to give up one of his tacos so that I could have one.
Yeah, it just wasn't enjoyable for me for that one. So I would say
I'm sorry.
I would say skip the cauliflower taco if you had the option because I mean, maybe that's your thing, but it wasn't mine. It definitely wasn't mine.
Normally we do the nachos there, and we will get to that another day, but we decided to be adventurous, try something new.
Sometimes that doesn't work out.
Yeah, it was 2/3 the way there. It was 2/3 the way there.
Which
Two of them
I'm
were
gonna
there.
go ahead too and throw out in my defense. I do like cauliflower, and I like roasted cauliflower, like in a dish or whatever. But just in a taco, it was just a weird taco experience, and not what I wanted. But hey, we had food in our stomachs, so now we can go and ride a couple rides before the park closes.
So we actually went over to Pirates of the Caribbean and rode that ride and enjoyed it. And I would like to take this time to point out the faces in this picture, because at this point, it was close to 10 o'clock, which is about closing time. Most people have been there since the beginning of the day. And you can see all these different faces in this picture. How some people are so thrilled to still be there and the others just are not. I actually laughed so hard looking back through this and seeing all the faces on here.
Yeah, I think my favorite rides to look at the ride photos are Frozen and Pirates, because both of those, it seems like nobody realizes there's a picture.
Yep.
And they also happen to catch children terrified fairly often, which is always hilarious, especially Frozen.
And after enjoying a few hours in Magic Kingdom, we took the bus back to Riverside and went to the food court. We wanted to see what desserts they had, and nothing really interested us. Yeah. But we did make sure to take a picture of the Purple Potion cupcake because the Purple Potion event was the next day. So that was kind of the start and actually made me really excited about it. So
yeah, I wasn't really excited about Purple Potion. I love shopping, but shopping for Purple Potion merchandise, which is mostly ladies' clothing and things, just didn't have me fired up for whatever reason. I did enjoy looking at the cupcake and thought it was a really cool, like, clever design, but
I'm pretty sure it was just a vanilla cupcake.
Yeah, it was a vanilla cupcake with buttercream frosting, and I was like, it's really well done. It was pretty, but
it was really pretty. So we did take a picture of it, but we did not get any desserts. We decided to be adults and just go to bed. But that doesn't always happen, so I gotta point it out when it actually does, because we don't always act like adults.
We tend to never act like adults, so it's really impressive when we do, actually.
And that was our day today, so we will see you tomorrow
for our Year with the Ears.